All right, Leo. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to do your weekly love tarot card reading, okay? Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading or you want me to read you at the end of the lives on Sunday or Thursday, that information is in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I hope y'all are having a good week. Let me start out by saying, if you got a problem with profanity, you need to get on because it's not going to stop. Okay. And if you got a problem with the way I do things, don't tell me nothing. Just leave. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with this reading. I'm going to do these because I ain't did these in a long time. Doing a different deck for you than I did for everybody else today. Okay. This is for a Leo spirit. What is the message for Leo? Okay, we have dining room, okay? You see it? I'm gonna pull it where you can see it. It says balance and enjoyment. Savor slowly, stop before full. The true satisfaction comes from awareness. So this is about awareness, right? You can't figure out what your happiness, what's gonna make you happy, right? Can't make it up. The sun split the deck, and that's where it was. You cannot figure out what's gonna make you happy, Leo, if you don't take the time to savor, right? Savor things. This can also talk about this new relationship that a lot of you are getting in. Spirit is saying that you need to take your time. You need to savor it. It shouldn't be a blur the very beginning, because this is about you and this person establishing a firm foundation, okay? Establishing trust, establishing the way you're going to move with each other, right? This connection is justice. It's you and this person getting your just desserts. And so it has to do it's very important, the foundation that you set in the beginning, you and this person working together. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. You're going to get some messages from your future self. Here we go. Okay. What does Leo need to spend more time in? Okay. It came up again. The same card came up again. Hold on. Okay, overall energy is the Queen of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in the chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is your energy, right? You're looking good out here in these streets, Leo, in these streets, okay? We got the star here. This is Aquarius energy. This, I feel like, it's talking about you've put your wish out into the universe. Spirit is telling you you're going to get what it is you want as long as you show up the way you're supposed to with the King of Cups. Cancerian energy. This is about you showing up in a balanced way, right? With the Four of Pentacles, you're going to have to open yourself up. We talk about this, all the time. The fact that a lot of you love to give and love on other people, right? But in this romantic relationship, you're going to have to open yourself up like that to this new person. And this can also talk about you needing to open yourself up and love on yourself properly to prepare for you and this new person coming together. It is a destined connection, like we always say, right? But you are showing up as the Queen of Swords. Your person could be showing up this way as well. And in order for this to take off and be the way you want it to be with the Nine of Cups, this is about, not Nine of Cups, with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about both of you standing in your power and knowing your worth, okay? Right? Because you have the potential to have a Ten of Pentacles relationship, okay? And that's talking about money, love, legacy, the whole 9 yards, all right? Okay, let's clarify. So we have repo showing up here. This could be you. It could be the Dusty and Crusty, right? It's talking about having financial issues. So some of you may have issues going on with your finances. And if that's true, that's something else that needs to be taken care of before you come together with this new person, okay? Because this is somebody that's financially stable and you need to be able to mirror that. Yeah, you and this old person, this old Dusty and Crusty have grown apart. I feel like they have financial issues because they party all the time. Because I hear my girl wants to party all the time. So because of that, they are always broke. Okay. They may be coming back trying to make a move towards you because of that, because they want you to foot the bill for whatever it is that they want to do. Okay. Then we got single life falling out here as well. This is about you being independent, focusing on yourself, and realizing the most important thing is making sure you're good, making sure you're showing up as your best self, because that's what's going to attract your new person to you. Okay. All right. Yeah, see, partying all the time, this old person. Okay. So when it comes to what you need to spend more time in, we've got the 7 of Pentacles here. You know, the 3 of Pentacles here together, that's the 10. And then there's the sun. Okay, Leo energy. Here comes the sun. Da 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 da. Your energy. So it's talking about Spirit is saying you need to spend more time planting your seeds for what it is you want, so you can be ready to build the type of relationship you want to have with this new person. And this is about you, the way you do this, right? Plant your seeds is by focusing on what makes you happy. And we're talking about outside of this relationship, okay? A lot of you are stonewalling this old person with the brick wall card, and that's a good thing. That's what Spirit, wants you to do. Not be letting this person come back in because all they want to do is fight. That's what Spirit is telling you, okay? All right. We got they nominate themselves out. This card cracks me the fuck up. Somebody with a fucking panda head on, uh, with a damn bottle of alcohol sitting on the side of the damn street. I don't know that whoever made these cards, they're just funny. They got a really good sense of humor. But anyway, this person is self-medicating. They got a lot of addictions. They are, just reveling in a lot of irrational behavior. Okay. Because you don't want nothing to do with them. But it's good because this is what it's showing, that you're done settling. You're not messing around with those types of people anymore. And so you've learned your lesson. I love that. Okay, so let's see what you need to spend less time. Where you need to spend less time. So we've got Knight of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the 8 of Wands. So Spirit is saying, this is about you no longer entertaining players, because the Knight of Wands can talk about, player energy, somebody in and out, somebody who, they come in with a lot of passion, but they can't sustain it, right? So with the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is saying what you need to be focusing on is you showing up in this energy of stability for this new person that's coming in that has the potential to be your life partner. Okay, with the 8 of Wands, this is also talking about communication coming in quick, fast, in a hurry. Okay, let's clarify. So sober life. Okay, so a lot of you, whatever addictions you may have, whether it's codependency, it could be food, it could be drink, it could be drugs, whatever it is, I feel like you're working on it. Okay, you also need to be working on these commitment issues, Leo, because whoever, if you want to be in a relationship, you're going to have to open yourself up to this person. You can't let the trauma of the past stop you from having what it is you want, because look at what's coming your way. New adventures, right? So it says, whether it's road trips or soul quests, you're in it together. This love is a passport for the kind of life you only used to dream about. So like I told you, it's about your dreams coming true, right? We already talked about that with the star, right? Wish upon a star. That's what I hear. Okay, so next card we're going to take a look at, or next placement, is what you need to remember, Leo. So we have 6 of Wands, okay? 2 of Pentacles. And then we also have the King of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in the chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we already had the Queen. Now we have the King. This is talking about you and this new person entering into a healthy relationship, right? With the 6 of Wands, this is talking about this person being your, your dream lover. You're going to feel the same way. They're going to feel the same way about you. And it's going to be a relationship that is going to require balance. There's not going to be any juggling anymore. Okay, no more of that You dealing with players who just juggle people and have a roster and all that stuff. You coming out of that. That phase is ended for both you and your person. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. This is about you and your person starting over with a clean slate. I love that. That is so beautiful, Leo. But you got to open yourself up, sweetie. Okay. A lot of you may be scared. Okay. You may have heavy emotions or mental distress because of this, but you got to heal yourself. If you heal yourself, you know, you're gonna be able to use your discernment to see the warning signs, to take heed. Like I said, some of you, I feel like you second guess yourself because you were in these connections with these people and you're like, I think maybe before then you thought you had you were a good judge of character, and you may have started to basically second guess yourself or question how good your judge of character is because these people came in. But I told you they were supposed to be here. It was supposed to be life lessons that you were learning. So don't be hard on yourself. We all went through this. We all got mistreated. We all, went through the same thing. Okay. So like I said, there should be no shame in your game because this is about awareness and about you realizing you just made a mistake. We're human. Okay. Nothing's ever black and white. There's always shades of gray. So don't be hard on yourself, okay? Hey, Godfrey, how you doing? Okay, let's clarify. Not clarify, let's move on to the next thing. The next question is, next placement is what you need to let go of. Is that 3? Yeah. Yeah, what you need to let go of. Okay. Hold on. Who is this, dude? Okay, the toxic person. Let me say this. The toxic person, Spirit is telling you is what you need to let go of. The toxic person. This person is trying to figure out, I told you they're trying to come up with a way to get you back. They're texting, like writing you text messages and erasing them, writing them and erasing them because they know that you know, 9 times out of 10, the shit that they try, you're not going to want it. Okay. It's time for you to let go of these toxic cycles, these old toxic cycles you were in, because Spirit is telling you, you have a beautiful friendship coming your way. It could be platonic friends, right? Chosen family that's coming into your life, and not just your your lover. And then look, with the lovers, Gemini energy, you have this strong connection, mutual attraction with this person where you're going to vibe on every level, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You're going to make this choice, you and this person, to be together in this divine union, right? And with the Queen of Cups, Spirit is saying you have a lot of love to give, but Spirit is telling you it fell like this. You need to stop giving it to the wrong people. Okay, we talk about that all the time. So you and this person, ooh, this could be the old person they used to get kinky, but it could be the new one too. So take it as it resonates. It says fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. But this fell with these other cards that's talking about the old person. So for a lot of you, it could be the old person that wants to do all this shit, tie you up and do all that mess. Okay, let's clarify. Not clarify. I keep saying clarify, I already did. Let's move to the next thing. Okay, what you need to focus on. Three on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we zooming through this. Okay, next one we're looking at is what you need to focus on. We have the 2 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the 7 of Cups, right? So Spirit is telling you what you need to focus on is making the choice, right? Making the right choice, because you're going to have a lot of options. It doesn't just have to be the old dusty and crusty and the new person. It could be others that are coming as well. Because look at all these damn cups up here. Okay, Leo, because you be popular. You be popular. I told you, you like the damn sun. When when you shine the full force of your love on somebody, it's like blinding, right? So once people realize this is what you got going on, there could be a lot of people, even now, that are coming up to you that are interested in you because of this, okay? But like I told you, you got to be discerning and figure out what it is you looking for long term, right? Long term, stable, and committed. And so there's gonna be some people in here that are not looking for that. They may tell you that that's what they're looking for, but that's why I told you got to watch people's actions, because it's not what they say, it's what they do, it's how they show up, right? Because people like to tell you what you want to hear, so that because they on the pursuit to get their needs met, but you need to get your needs met too. So that's why I tell you, you got to stop putting other people and their needs before you, Leo. You have to make sure you meet your needs first, because when you don't, it sets you up for failure, right? Because you get into these connections with these people, you meeting their needs, you loving them, okay? You putting that sunlight all on them, and they feeling all good in the sun. You know when you go out on a sunny day and it's just right, right? It's not too hot, it's not too, it's not too cloudy. It's like just the right amount of sun where it feels so good to have that sun on you. That's what I feel like it feels like when you truly like love somebody and you give them your all. But you got to make sure you getting something back in return too, that you getting equal, right? Equal. Just as much as you give, you got to make sure you getting it back, okay? All right, let's clarify. See, Spirit is telling you. Spirit is telling, look. Spirit is telling you what to do. They give you the answers. Look, they all in your face telling you this is what you need to do, Leo. Just listen to us. We tell you what to do. Okay? Like I said, this is a test. This is, when they used to give you back in the day when you go to school and they give them open book tests. This is an open book test. They're telling you the answers. Okay? All you gotta do is do what they telling you to do, and you'll be good, right? So you gotta make sure you're doing the work. Letting go of these karmics, okay? These damn haters. Because it's always going to be somebody hating on you, Leo, because you don't want to give it to everybody, right? I gotta put this up here, Carpet. I love it. I love it. Hold on. I needed that laugh, Godfrey. Thank you. Thank you. I love this. Do you see what Godfrey is saying? I put this up on the screen because I want all y'all to see this. You see? He says it's loud and clear. I'm on a journey. He want to be Beyonce. He want to be drunk in love with himself. That's what you need. That's what you need to be. Look, I'm giving you that. Look, I'm giving you that high five. I'm giving you the high five, Godfrey. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we got money matters showing up here, right? So it says money is becoming a pressure point in this connection where there's overspending, income gaps, or fear of scarcity. So you got to get your coin together, Leo, because I told you you got to be able to stand toe to toe with people and be like, hey, I can take care of myself. I'm good. I got myself. And it's not that, anybody is looking to you looking for somebody to take care of you or nothing like that. It is going to add to your level of confidence when you do that. Okay. I like that, Garfield. That cracked me up. That was a good one. I wasn't expecting that one. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna look at what lessons you're gonna learn, okay? That was so funny. Hell yeah, I want to be drunk in love with myself too. I want to see how in love I can be with myself. That's what I tell myself. Let's see how far we can take it, okay? All right, so we're talking about the lessons you're gonna learn, right? So with the 7 of Swords, you're gonna learn how to be discerning and how to, put yourself in rooms with people who are not going to betray you, backstab you, lie to you, and all this stuff. Now, let me tell you this. I keep telling you, right? Hey, Ome, I keep telling you this. Understand, you are not going to be in a position where you ain't ever going to have somebody playing in your face. This is life. People do it. It's just always going to be people that come in, because I told you it's human nature for people to see how far they can take it, right? How far they can go. So that's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying, this will be fewer and farther in between the more you work on yourself, okay? And you'll be able to spot people that are doing this type of shit. You'll be able to see them when they come, right when they come, and you'll be like, oh, here come this motherfucker with this, okay? This is also about you learning how to be this divine counterpart, right? How to stand in this divine counterpart energy, right? So, like I told you, it's about standing in your power and knowing your worth. And also, the Empress can talk about you getting in touch with your softer side, right? Because I told you, you got to pour that good love in that sun. You gotta give yourself that sunlight, right? Then we have the Judgment card here. This is also about you learning how to pick yourself up and dust yourself off to have this new beginning, okay, with this new person, okay? All right. So we have, look at there, Leo. Lucky break. So it says good fortune, good things coming, turning point. Then we got receipts. I told you some of y'all could be holding on to some stuff for this old Dusty and Crusty. So when you like, come on back, right? Come on back, because I got some shit that shut you down, right? Because look, breaking up is hard to do. So a lot of you, you ended up heartbroken, but this is about you realizing that you don't need the other person to give you closure. You can give yourself closure, okay? All right. I feel like that's part of like you becoming stronger, you realizing that you don't need nobody to do anything for you. You want people to be in your life, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes down to needs, you have everything you need to take care of you. Okay? All right. So the next thing we're going to look at is your potential. Okay, so we got 4 wands. Okay, we also have the Magician, the 10 of cups. I love this. And then the 2 of swords. So you have the potential to be discerning. I feel like, this talks about taking your head out of the sand, being able to look at the red flags, right? You also have the potential, right, to be able to bring in whatever it is, to manifest whatever it is you deserve and you desire, because you have all the skills, tools, and abilities. That's what Spirit is telling you. You got the potential to be happy, right, with the 10 of cups. And with the 4 wands, you have the potential to give yourself stability. We talk about that all the time. That's what this is about. That's what part of this journey is about you learning how to stabilize yourself so that you can, come in the right way and have a stable relationship, a stable and healthy relationship with this new person. See, these people gonna be out here looking at you like you a snack, Leo. Look at that. It says obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal, right? But then you also have your squad coming, right? So this is talking about your lover. It's also talking about, this chosen family, new friends, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends, okay? And Spirit is always guiding it. See, it looks like they ain't doing nothing. But the birds in these cards to me are Spirit, and they all over the place, okay? All right. So then there's a Usher and Alicia Keys, my boo. So this is your boo. It says official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly, right? But like I said, I feel like y'all are going to keep it between each other, because I hear it again. Secret lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. So the next thing we're looking at is your future self. I think that's it. I'm trying to make sure I'm right. 4, 5. Yeah, your future self. I want to make sure I'm giving you all the things, because there's so many cards. Okay, so your future self. This is about you being in, your, being with your life partner, with the King of Pentacles, right? And having stability for yourself as well. It's like I said, Earth sign is someone with a lot of Earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. With the 2 of Cups, having that strong connection and mutual attraction with your person, with your soulmate, right? And then with the, you giving each other the cup. See, look, they're giving each other the cup and drinking out of each other's cup. And then with the Hangman, Pisces energy, this is about you looking at things from a different perspective. It is also talking about you walking away from people, places, and things. I told you, don't have to just be people. It could be a dead end job. It could be, a career you know, where you ain't making the money you feel like you deserve to make, all of those things. It could be anything because everybody's life is different. But this is about you waking up and having that awareness, right? That self-awareness we were just talking about with this dining table, right? And knowing that, you know, you need to slowly savor, you need to slowly figure out what is making you happy or what will make you happy so you can create the life of your dreams, okay? Because Spirit wants you to already have yourself together before this new person comes in, okay? You and this person are going to have common interests. It says shared passions, mutual hobbies, parallel curiosities. It's easy to bond when your worlds naturally overlap, okay? And then we have marriage vows. That's where you're headed, right? Marriage is either present, predicted, or deeply desired. Then we've got situationship. No more situationships. We putting an end to that stuff, right? Because we above that. No more. We not doing that shit no more. Because that B and P is a dime a dozen, right? You can get it anywhere. So we got spiritually woke. It says self-awareness, cutting through the illusions, detaching from ego. This is what we need, you know, we need to do. We, you know, elevate, moving on up, right? To the east side. So it says the cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, purification. So that's what you're doing. You know, clearing yourself out of all that old shit and letting it go. Okay, let's get the message. See what else Spirit wants you to know, Leo. Okay. We got pent up anger. Some of y'all are angry at some stuff. It's time for you to let this anger go. Stop hanging on to this stuff from the past because it's only holding you back. It's holding you down. It's slowing you down. Okay. It's slowing down this, you know, this voyage you're taking to be spiritually woke and this cleansing you're trying to do. It slows it down. It's like somebody, I don't know, how do I explain it? You know how I tell you, little kid, somebody trying to pull a little kid, you know, when a little kid don't want to go nowhere and they do like this and they make their body rigid and you dragging them and it's hard as hell. That's what that's what anger and all this shit does to you. It slows you down so you can't move forward, you know, and you can't go at a good clip. Okay. Then we got retreating. It says your fear of being hurt has made you retreat, Leo. It's time for you to get out and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, right? I hear if at first you don't succeed, right? Then we got no good ones. It says there is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out, okay? Everybody got somebody out here for you. What they say, every pot has a lid. I firmly believe that. But you also have to prepare yourself for this new person coming in too, just like they have to prepare themselves for you. This is not one-sided, you know. I'm talking about them too, but I feel like they understand the assignment. They know what they need to do. I don't want y'all coasting along and you don't end up getting what you want because you deciding to not do nothing at the wrong time. Okay? All right. Let's get these messages from your person. Okay, we have, I've been dreaming about having a future with you. I can dream about you if I can hold you tonight. That's what I hear. Then we've got, I wish I could feel your body close to mine. Then I hear, what is that? Just a fool to believe I have anything she needs. She's like the wind. That's what I hear. I had a crush on you. That was Patrick Swayze was that one. The first one, I can't remember who sings that. Somebody will tell you in the comments. Okay. Your person is also telling you that they had a crush on you from the very start. Okay. All right, let's get some oracle cards. Let's see. I'm gonna switch the deck. I'm gonna do a different deck for you. Let's do these because I haven't done these for anybody today. You say you dropped that bag in the dumpster, marked burdens, hands wiped, moving on. Look, you gotta do what Garfield say. He say he on the journey of being Beyonce. He gonna be drinking a little with himself. I said, that's the hell I'm talking about. I've been drinking. Dad cracked me up there. That was a good one, Godfrey. So we got memories, right? Memories, like the corners of my mind. So it says someone's walking down memory lane at this time. It's okay to reminisce about the past by looking at old photos or images. If this ain't you, then you know it's that dusty and crusty, right? Uh-oh, when I get that feeling, I need sexual healing. Sexual healing, baby, is good for me. Sexual healing is something that's good for me. So it says, sexual energy can be used to reconnect. Let your bodies release some tension and enjoy pleasure. So that's a Marvin Gaye singing to you. Just take control. Just grab a hold of my body and mind. That's why you look. You and this person, y'all look. That every area you and this person are gonna heal each other. Okay, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, sexually. That's why that tantric sex card be coming up and stuff like that. So it's like everything is gonna be a healing experience for you and this person. Okay. All right, Leo, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you like to book a personal reading or you want me to read you at the end of any lives, that information is in the description box below. You can sign up for the live readings ahead of time if that's what you want to do. If you want memberships, that information is at the where the subscribe button normally is. It's the join button. You click on that, it'll give you the information for that. Okay. All right, Leo, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Love you, my big cats. Hang on in there. Okay. Bye. You're welcome, Godfrey. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, Ome.